What's up, you guys? Part has to be. It has to be.
It's either 20 or 20. No, it has to be 21 or 22, right? I thought we did part 20.
Fuck yeah, I'm pretty sure we definitely did part 20. Fuck. It is part 22. Oh.
Ooh.
Is it? It is part 20. It is part 22. Oh shit! I didn't even upload part 2021 yet. So this is part 22. Beginning of chapter 6.
That's right.
Danganronpa.
That's right. Do we know when part 20 is going to be uploaded?
Has to be 19 is on the 5th, so the 9th. Oh my god, the 9th, and then 21 is the 12th. So this episode will be uploaded on the 16th. And
The 16th.
The 16th of April.
If you're watching this video right now, congratulations to the Phoenix Suns on winning the NBA championship.
That's right. Yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah.
So do you want to give a recap while I wrap up this vitamin that's in my mouth right now?
So we got kicked into the garbage, and now we're reliving the first day for whatever reason. All right. So.
What? Actually, I think I said what last night. Where am I? Like that was the last thing I said in this episode.
Yeah.
I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. I definitely read that as I woke up with my head throbbing. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off. Hey,
I remember when we
head.
used to make that joke.
That's right.
Zonking off in the classroom. It's just going
That's
on
right.
our way. It's going way too fast.
It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before.
Maybe it doesn't.
What the heck is going on?
Whoa. That's Bowser's castle.
Finally. I can finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? I don't know if my audio got picked up. I hope it
Yeah, I
did.
kind of heard it.
A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for Gio. He shat himself everywhere.
He said, God damn.
What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit.
Hey.
A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died?
Yes.
No, I can't let that happen.
It can't be. Not like this.
Then after what my good friend went through to save me. Save my body. I remember it all. Yeah, if you watch part 21,
Yeah,
then you know what exactly what we're talking
yeah,
about.
it totally makes sense.
I remembered all too well what had happened.
To my body.
Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. I don't know who his friend is. I guess Alter Ego? And with that, my pursuit of survival began.
That's right.
First up was to start looking for a way out of there. I would try the door.
Okay. Rattle, rattle.
Rattle, rattle. Any rattle away, rattle, rattle. It's locked. That's the fucking duck song. You ever heard that song?
No, I don't know
Really?
that song. Nope.
Oh my god, I'm so upset right now. Actually, not really. Rattle, rattle. That's the duck song where he goes, "Hey, got any grapes?" It's like one of the memes of like, okay, you've never seen that, bro? That video has millions of views on YouTube.
All
I will
right,
send it to you later just so you can see the viewer
It's
count.
gonna have 1,000,001 when I
That's
don't
right,
watch it. It's gonna be you watching it.
I'm not weird. It's that 1,000,001 is gonna be me and my body. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well then, thank you, Makoto. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, may as well take a shit on the floor. I started to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too.
Who's eating garbage? Nasty ass. Ew.
Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea?
Hey, if you want some good liquid to drink, the stream is brought to you by Angry Orchard.
Hey, there you go.
That's right. But I'm drinking it in a cup that says "To Dad."
That's right.
Love Shiz and my son. I'm not gonna
That's
say
right.
our actual names.
That's right. Again, pointless.
Like me. Whoa.
Aw, not true. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up because of my friend. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up.
That's right.
Damn. This segment was brought to you by John Cena. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was
What?
go to sleep.
There you go.
Nice. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. So that was a really loud burp.
I got
Yeah,
you back.
this stream is brought to you by Vintage.
by
Um,
Mott's apple juice.
that
Oh
was
fuck!
my only way to preserve.
Whoop.
I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep.
It's like me. This is really me. What the fuck?
Hey, that's an amazing life. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Crunch.
Crunch. Oh shit! It's Garchomp. Here we go.
What the? That strange sound. The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Hifumi? Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been?
Okay, that was a weird way to turn the camera.
Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it
If Young
was.
Metro.
Bro, I was thinking that same. I read that as father. Father stretched my head out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. Rude.
Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I eviscerated those cheeks. I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Hey, she said the
Makoto,
line.
did you take a shit?
Kyoko-senpai!
You look like you're doing better than I expected.
What are you doing here?
So,
Oh wait, sorry. Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm trying to do the. Just put some soup in my head.
Should I? Wait, should I do Makoto since we can't see him? I'm glad to hear it, Kyoko.
Oh, Kyoko.
You've got a bit of cup noodle is not garbage, okay? You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
hey,
I'm concussed.
A body has been discovered. First, I have something for you.
Hey, yo,
Hey.
what is that?
Here's 2 buns and some water. Go ahead and eat it.
But Kyoko, I'm on keto.
Shut up. Makoto, more like Mako, go.
Go and eat that bread. Okay.
You want a keto diet? More like go key.
Oh my god, yeah, go key that car in the parking lot.
Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished.
Opens her legs. Go ahead and eat
Go
it. We
ahead
can
and eat
talk
it.
when you're finished.
Thank God no one's in here yet. Thank God no one's gonna see this until April 16th. After we
Until June 16th when the Phoenix Suns win the championship. That's right.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay. It didn't even come through.
Thank you. The urge to not say the word bread and say something.
This is her holding it out.
I snatched the and water that she was holding out for me.
Okay. See, we say one fucking thing.
Within seconds.
Okay.
Okay. It was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Ooh. I really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going.
So you're not finished yet?
Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going down is about all I'm good at.
What? Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Oh my god. Ugh. Down in the
Okay,
garbage.
that may be one of my favorite
Holy
segments.
shit.
The fact that it's like, get your mind out of the gutters, but we're
literally in the gutter.
Yeah.
So do we...
Holy moly. Look at all these trash. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here.
I was gonna say, was that the rocket ship from the beginning?
Oh, it was.
I think so, right?
Oh. But we can't tell who was in there based off the bones.
Right, yeah. We also probably wouldn't be able to,
Yeah.
inspect it.
But Kyoko, you got any more of that bread?
So,
Why'd you come to rescue me?
To pay a debt. Or no. To atone.
Atone?
you.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything.
So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
Even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. She keeps...
Don't say that. Sayaka abandoned me.
No, that's exactly what she did. But I also abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However,
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost.
Why did you have to survive?
it's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do.
What?
I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. Cat with a look in... What the fuck?
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
indeed.
What's up, deuces? That's right. At least I did. Once.
Once? What's good, bro?
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was.
You forgot, but that's...
The amnesia that we talked about. And no memory of my purposes.
Remember that's impossible. Amnesia?
Da, 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 da.
Then, is it really true you lost your memory?
Kodo.
Do you remember, Makoto?
Do you remember?
Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? I'm trying to do every fucking pose I can.
In September? The first thing? I said, what's up, bro?
What's up? He did say what's
Talking
up.
about when we fainted, right? I said it late, though. I said it late. I fainted when I woke up. I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Damn, he
Hey.
gonna block you.
So don't
You
you
gonna
type
get
in
banned.
mine?
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too convenient.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory.
We're good, bro. How are you?
Good.
Happy
good.
almost
Yeah,
Friday.
Today is big day. So we're doing some Dangan right now. Then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna be back for more Tunic, and then Kirby at midnight Eastern time. So
That's right.
busy weekend. Ish.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and we'll hopefully wrap up Dangan, or at least get more of it done this weekend.
Yeah.
I'd love it if we could start playing Ascent or Paradise Killer by next weekend. I think if our schedules align, I think that's a very fair start point. I think we'll be done with Dangan by then. I think
Sunday will
Yeah.
I don't think there's a free time portion in this.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, if we do this episode tonight, you said we need roughly 3 to 4 more parts, not counting, well, I guess counting tonight. And if we do one tomorrow, potentially, that'll leave us with just 2 that we need to do on Sunday.
Right, yeah.
Which I think is perfect.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm good. Today's my Friday. Hey, 3-day weekend.
That's awesome.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Are you going to bring me too?
So Fortnite by
Sunday. Deal.
Well, now that they took building out, yeah.
That's right.
All right. There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan.
So the mastermind just stole them from you?
What did you do to my body? It could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
What? That's what I said, though.
Well, Makoto's a fucking moron. You gotta remember that. Well, don't
Yeah.
make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? I've only ever seen that one piece of footage of y'all in Tilted, and I need more of that in my life. Oh, man.
I remember a few clips from us in Tilted, but we may have just uploaded one.
I do remember us being in that trailer yard fucking laughing hysterically at the Connor Eats Pants reaction to Ridley.
Oh,
and you slowing it down.
that is a
him
classic.
Just going, oh my god!
Wait, hold on, Deuces, have we ever shown you that clip?
We showed it to
It's like a
Connor
clip
Eats
of
Pants,
us.
and he was
We have, and he liked it. And now
Mhm.
Connor Eats Pants has like 1 million subs on YouTube or
he
whatever.
fucking
He's
blew up
huge.
right after that. Yeah.
He's huge. We put him on the map. You're welcome, Connor.
He's gonna tell us. To
That's
eat
right.
pants.
Hey, look, Connor, if you're watching this, don't be shy. Pay it forward.
That was like 6 years ago. Y'all were wilding and Tilted, screaming and laughing. I do remember.
Yeah.
I think we were crouched under a staircase screaming. I remember that. I remember that. I think I remember that.
All right, Deuces, I'm going to find it for you as soon as we are done recording this part because I'm not going to be on Discord for the Tunic part. So before I go to bed, I'm going to find it for you because I have to. That is a all-time classic.
We have a lot of
You put him on the map because you're already on the map, boy.
That's right. Good save. Good save.
Yeah, if she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her.
No.
Connor even sub?
No, he doesn't.
No, he didn't even follow the Twitter.
He just liked and said laugh my ass off. That was good enough for me back then. It wasn't like it was just like, hey, look at this funny fucking video.
Yeah, LMAO in all caps, mind you.
It just verified that it was a funny video. That was it.
Yeah. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to be a decoy and a little.
But why me? Because you're the ultimate dumb fuck.
Because among everyone, you were the least likely to do anything. That was just intuition, but
That is such a wild statement for Kyoko to say. You were the most likely to not be smart. I see.
you couldn't have possibly come up with this. You're way too stupid and gullible.
Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. Yo, he has, bro, tiniest wiener energy from Makoto. All game.
That's why he's always just eating.
I understand. I should understand everything.
Just has a fucking brain blast.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to be humiliated. It's to stay here. Gah! It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced.
Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality.
So are we still just talking?
You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So.
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
You mentioned your ability like 2 seconds ago.
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective.
Ooh. The ultimate ace attorney?
Correct.
Correct.
No, detective.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school.
You had to find someone?
So.
Who? The
Well-
mastermind?
It was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster?
Because he's my father.
What?
That's right. I already have a daddy, Makoto.
In other words.
And I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved,
I'll find a way. Huh?
I.
No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
What?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
True, that was a very strong reaction from her.
That was.
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
However.
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Then what did you see in there?
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room.
So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors.
So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean.
It's hard to describe. All I can say is,
I.
the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the schools is more horrific than we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
So.
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. I don't think she knows about the TV show.
I guess not. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous.
However.
Which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. So maybe this is when you tell her about the TV show.
It has to do with Mukuro Ikasaba, right? Or doesn't it?
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
Anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikasaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Right.
That was the point of the class trial.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So now
That breathed a little life into my theory. Okay. It was?
the mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Host Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. Okay, so it definitely is a student.
There's
Okay.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusawa.
What's that?
There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto.
I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Do you mean... Oh... During the night?
In the nighttime.
I
I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What?
What?
What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this,
anyway.
which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away, and as I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the master assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
So she's saying that she scared whoever that, I guess Mukuro, whoever that was with the knife and the freaking luchador mask.
Mm-hmm.
She just scared him away, right? Like,
Yeah, she's saying
whatever,
she
like,
didn't
there
kill
was
that
no
person.
stabbing.
That person got
Yeah.
away.
Got away,
I
okay,
also just realized something now that I don't think I've ever realized before.
Oh yeah? Is that something you can share, or is that going to spoil
I
it?
think so, because it's something that I didn't realize before, so I don't know if it's mentioned at all. The bundle of, with the tape, the duct tape and everything,
Yeah.
that had the blood. Obviously, that could have just been a setup putting the blood on there. Or that was what was used to knock Makoto out. Because remember when he goes into the basement, he does get hit by something. I don't remember seeing... It could have been that. Or it could have just been a regular weapon. I don't remember.
Ooh,
Yeah.
when he goes into, wait, is it the basement or like that?
When he goes into like that basement thing behind the
that
bathroom.
bathroom thing?
and
Yeah,
he gets
okay,
knocked
okay,
out. So
okay.
maybe that's what that was used for, and then it was just convenient. I don't know, but
Ooh,
it could have just
maybe.
been
I
anything.
could see
it
that.
literally could be anything. But I don't really see. I mean, I guess saying the head trauma thing, and then planting that there and putting the key and everything, it could have just been faked with chicken blood, but it could have also been the thing that hit him. Okay.
So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. It's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction.
So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
Ooh.
Yo, this is my fucking jam, bro. I love when this song comes on.
The other.
Because that's when they hit you with a fucking plot twist or something. They're just like,
Yeah.
bang, bitch. There's no doubt that Mukuro is the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You're talking about...
What happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
the tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Then they're...
Make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5 done. I mean, we did kind of... It would have taken us about half an hour yesterday extra to do this, I think.
Yeah.
So we can kind of still continue with this.
Yeah. I'm game to do some more.
To be continued right now. Boom.
That's right.
You want to save? What
And we're
the
back.
fuck is that?
Yeah, if I didn't see the Monokuma head, I would not have known what that
Listen,
was.
if STT fangirl was here, she would say, Makoto, it's time for your 5 a.m. pegging. That's what she would have said.
That's right.
Shout out to STT fangirl. We got it.
That's right.
5 alive.
5 alive.
Finish chapter 5. Do you wish to continue? Do you wish to overwrite? Yes. So now we're...
Damn.
Hey.
To open up the chapter, they're like, oh, you like this? Say less.
Say less.
The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year
That's
ago.
right. That's right. Not just a tragedy.
The tragedy. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Bro, the mastermind's been the enemy. But right now,
Anyway,
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible, shitty, smelly fucking place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
yeah, you're right.
So-
You right. You right.
Do we talk to her again, or do we?
Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool, obviously, that you got from the headmaster's room?
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. She could have
And
just said
open the
yes.
fucking door. And it can open any door, right?
That's right.
They should be able to use it on that door, right? Yes, you dumb fuck. Hey, Kyoko, can we use that key of yours to open this
Oh
door?
my god.
it's true.
Let's find out. Okay, yeah. So, alright. So I'm going to have to do something here in a moment. But keep reading. You'll see.
Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Okay. Yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But we were in there for 20 minutes. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun.
Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
Damn.
Damn, you heard that little ad-lib? What was that?
I did. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. Straight up!
Hold on. Keep reading.
There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. I'm so scared. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface.
Thank you. Perfect. Yep. We are not doing this on my fucking channel. No fucking way are we doing this.
The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. I couldn't even see her ass. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. Do they really show something inappropriate there? That's wild.
I don't remember. I don't even want to. Hold on.
No, don't.
No.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
look
see
at the. I'm gonna check the full screen. Kind of. Like
Okay, leave
it's
it, leave it, it's
shaded,
fine.
but it's still fucking weird. It's so
I thought you were
weird.
gonna say it's shaven.
Oh god. Oh god.
Guys, we're talking about it. We're talking about her legs. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me.
No.
We're so-
What? You know, like we're not gonna do the commercial. We're not gonna do the commercial.
Shaven people. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
If you don't get that joke, that's exactly what the Dikembe Mutombo sounds like. And
No,
you're disagree, you're wrong.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of
Must start
nervous.
getting nervous.
Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it.
Makoto, shut the fuck up.
So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. Is there shiz in your ass? You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
Fuck. Hold on.
That looks
Hold on.
wild.
Hold on. Wait, I gotta get a little bit closer. There we go. How long?
So,
Ever since I can remember.
Fuck, hold on. Okay.
Hold on.
I had to take a screenshot. That's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna send that to you later. I'm about to fucking cry. That's so funny.
I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Thank God. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again.
And is your family famous?
wrong.
Absolutely not. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So how?
Because we take pride in it.
Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it, because like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
They're not moving up this ladder at all, bro.
They really are not.
Hold on. This is a different pose. Hold on. This one's gonna be tough. How the
That looks-
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
Huh?
I
Oh my god, bro.
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
That is so
I did it knowing
terrifying.
it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Oh.
Okay.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? What is this, Kingdom Hearts? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father
However,
about. There's something I want to say to him, though.
What?
Fuck you.
I
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
What is it?
so
I want to sever all ties with him.
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I'm not doing that one again. That one was fucking funny though. I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising
However-
future, but he had no interest in detective work. so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name, so every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her. Yeah, not her expression.
Hey, you want to see her expression?
So I couldn't tell. Bro, Makoto could have just like looked down, like between his legs.
Oh shit!
I couldn't see how she looked when she said that. What she might have been feeling, all I could tell was that compared to her usual.
Did you just freeze?
I did. Sorry, she was more talkative.
Oh.
And more emotional.
Here you go. Here you go. It's been a while since he's called a woman emotional in this fucking game. He
I know.
back to being fucking weirdo. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. His wife died. What? What life did he have to live? Not that he doesn't have a purpose, but I'm saying like you abandoned your kid, your wife is dead. What other life was he gonna go live?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she literally says that. Actually, she said it's not true. I should have waited. My bad, Kyoko. But there is one thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
So,
The way that everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
Your family? To just cut him out like that?
He did it first.
Wrong.
Our
Yeah.
only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Damn. That is deep. Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul.
Or soul silver? Heart gold.
That's
soul.
right. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing.
Good boyfriend.
Damn.
Okay.
Veteran
Finally.
move. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence.
That was fast the way I popped back up.
That was so fast. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top.
I like this song a lot too, man. God, there's so much good stuff. Hey, hold on. We gotta block that. Hold on. Hold on. We got. Oh,
Looks
shit. I
like
moved
this
the whole game. Fuck. We gotta be fair.
Looks like this is it. On the other side of the door.
Host Peak is waiting for
Oh,
us.
that's you. Sorry. We're back.
Yeah, we definitely back.
that's right.
Yeah.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch.
Imagine you climb all that way and the shit don't work.
I opened the hatch
I opened
with
the hatch.
ease, and so looks like we're back.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. He's right, she is more talkative.
She is.
Maybe her memories came back and she was like, that's right, I'm a person.
I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I'm the reason you were down there in the first place.
Yeah, facts.
Go talk to your girl, bro.
So now what do we do? Each other.
Let's go take a shower in the bathhouse.
I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen,
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
Punk ass.
so
I'm the ultimate schmussy. Or was that Byakuya? I forgot who it was. I forgot who I called that last episode.
I think it was Byakuya. I think it was.
Damn.
Well, one of them's a bussy, so it's fine.
This.
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
In other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's.
however,
Whoa. That felt weird. If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. Plus, there's a camera right there.
Yeah. She pointed at the camera. Okay. That's hilarious. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Yo, me and Kyoko are like this. We're having a BrothSyndi.
Yeah, bro.
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
because
Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so,
Are you stupid? The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
right.
There was?
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we can go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I'm still a little, no, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the
Shall we
gym.
go?
Let's get going.
Can't we just summon Monokuma wherever we are?
Yeah, we could just say, Monokuma! Hey, what's good, bro? What's good, blood? I was gonna say, blood. Okay, I could have spawned straight in the gym, but I didn't.
Well now.
I'm gonna take that as that one. Kyoko, I don't mind much, but Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you? So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Kyoko!
Right.
Do whatever feel you have to.
What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing. If you excuse Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that? Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The result of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that. And in response to that unexpected development, you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. This is the most this is the most action I'm getting with this character. This is the most I'm speaking.
Yeah?
Holy shit, Makoto.
Yeah.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd kill it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did. So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto? And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some. Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're talking like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence? It's not you I'm trying to convince. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. I guess, okay, so I guess she does know about the show.
Yeah, huh?
Indeed.
My god, they're playing the fuck out my song, bro. Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. And if you want
Wow.
to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to
oh,
do.
she rhyming, then I suggest you take my advice. The ultimate rapper. So, what is this advice of yours?
True.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
Time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
I'm properly climaxing right now, let me tell you. A fair trial. One last showdown.
Fuck,
In other
my
words,
bad.
this would be our last chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, or the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept this challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word.
Because everything she said is true.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you say Barry only? What the fuck? Very
so.
interesting indeed.
Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes. Now, what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause your unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my desire do what? Well, or will my despair claim? I went too fast in the fucking stream. Let's have one final glizzy showdown.
You agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
What? This long-awaited climax, right? Oh, sorry. But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting ending.
Guys!
So, for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around in the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
That last one was a bit of a stretch, but that's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school, then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? Ooh.
I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And that it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on school regulations, and having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean... So that means that a student here did kill Mukuro.
Yeah. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Pooh, pooh. I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you?
Why so mad?
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go?
I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. Pooh, pooh, pooh.
Come on, come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay.
Pooh,
Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling on to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt.
Baby.
Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle's still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let their guard down, like I said.
So when was it the mastermind let their guard down?
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off, and yet somehow the mastermind was able to do
in
it.
other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
And the reason is you. Fuck, I didn't read that. Fuck, hold on.
They,
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. Okay.
they wanted to show the world?
it seems
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point?
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair?
But is that really the only reason? Their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto,
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
in other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game but a one-sided
very
slaughter.
least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, so then made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
To prove it to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect
In
form.
other words,
It would
only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulation. Fuck.
But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
However,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, bro. They keep thanking each other back and forth. We get it, bro.
I know.
Just kiss, because you believed in me, Makoto. Another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet, but it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. Damn.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I love how she said that she won a gamble, bro. She won the one gamble that Celeste never could. God damn. Calls me gambler. R.I.P. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
however,
Anyway, we can't just relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. Bro, it's been the mastermind. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Huh?
anyway,
Right now we have to go find the
shall we
others.
go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? She's driving me crazy. She's driving me crazy. Buddy, that bitch is a man. Where did she say they were? Where is
In the dorms?
I thought she. Right, she said the dorms, right?
That's what I thought she said.
Or the dining hall.
Oh, maybe.
There was no fucking Well, I don't see a body pop in.
And suddenly we were greeted with,
Oh fuck. Wrong move, sucker! What the fuck?
you again. What? Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Age foursome. What? Equals Senac 61.
Jeez, what the heck?
Something going wrong.
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Who do you think it is? It's probably you.
Owie?
Yeah.
Is that Makoto?
Look at fucking Toko, bro.
Oh wait, hold on. Fuck. Hold on. You know what I gotta do.
Do it, bro.
Hold on. Fuck, this is tough. Fuck. Okay.
His
How
fucking
clo-
forehead is massive.
Bro, his head is huge. Okay, this is the body, but then the head is like. God damn. Fuck, that hurt.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
Oh, they're doing the voice acting for us. Okay.
There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
You son
Oh,
of
gross.
You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Racist. What the fuck?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I know my guy, right? Oh shit.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived, bro. Byakuya's not your friend.
I was about to say that's not your fucking friend. That is not
Bro,
your
you have like
friend.
1.5 friends here. You have like Aoi and half of Hiro. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Fuck you guys.
Okay, start
I
crying.
started to tear up.
Start crying. Commit to the bit.
What?
My body.
Aoi.
I just read what he said now. Oh, what the fuck is that?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks. Like my, like my grandma.
It's Makoto. He smells like shit.
Get away, you stinky piece of shit. Oh, it's this dot dot.
And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Yeah, from the fucking stench. That shit was.
So I guess should we talk to them and then end the episode?
Yeah. There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial. The last class
In
trial?
other words,
We're gonna redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did
You
say?
spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? How?
You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
How's that possible? I know everything. There's no fucking way a dipshit idiot like you. No!
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone? Sorry, I'm in the middle of ordering to dinner.
No, do it, bro.
Then I'm gonna... Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with the master. I mean, I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries.
It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
Hint?
It's very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised that scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Yes, we... Then the mastermind is...
One of us. One of us.
But
There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would be one of them.
that's right.
And one of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
you can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
True, that's way switching. Then maybe
Yeah.
Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us, which is also true,
Unless it's like a AI. But,
I guess.
well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still.
Ding dong, bing bong. Yeah, perfect time to end this.
A body has been discovered.
This is a school announcement.
This one's a
You've
little
all
different.
probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Ooh,
Every room. So think about all the rooms that we couldn't get into.
the raw room.
The raw room.
Solve the mystery in
We in there.
whatever way you see
Also,
fit.
the
Can we go to the headmaster's room?
we can go to the headmaster room. I don't know if we were able to before. I think we could have. That
Monokuma
Monokuma
what?
door. The Monokuma door.
Oh yeah, in that control room
Last
thing.
trial, okay?
Shut up. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
Fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. What? Investigation?
But
I was planning on working alone from the beginning
In the
anyway.
name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then. Honestly, it is better that we split up though. We got so much ground we have to cover.
I know. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Reactor, yeah, that's exactly. Master, he didn't take me with him. Do you blame him? What the fuck? Oh gosh. With hell, Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee, right? You're just a cup. So bye. Okay.
Well, Gores. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko? That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves?
I guess it's just me and you, Makoto.
What about you, Bambina?
I'm with Sakura.
I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone. You know? But up till now, I really haven't been all that useful.
Damn. Also, Makoto, you stink like shit.
I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died.
That's not true.
The ultimate simp, Makoto. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless. So I figure, at least here in the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. For Sakura! Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Hold on.
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our researches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
So,
That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together. Literally what she just said verbatim. I should just see it as us splitting us up to cover more ground, and then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then.
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
We can visit all the places we couldn't go to before.
Makoto.
Like my room. Makoto, no matter what it takes, you have to take a shower. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me and my loofah. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I have to begin my shower. So I can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I still don't think the mastermind is. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together.
Investigate. Perfect time. Okay. Guess I'll start with...
Ooh, is that new music?
No, I think... Well, they started using this on the last one, I think, right? Or... But yeah.
I guess I was just so stressed.
When I was doing the...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that whole fucking thing.
All right.
So I guess we'll...
So my theory, my wild-ass theory, at least what I thought was a wild-ass theory, was not totally invalidated.
Right, yeah.
Because it's much more clear now, I think, than in the last part, that the mastermind is not one of the students that we see.
Right.
Like, it's not Hina, it's not Toko, it's not Byakuya, it's not Hiro, it's not Kyoko, and it's not Makoto. At least in my opinion, that's what I believe. I believe it's none of them. And if that's true, that has to mean one of the students... It's really tough for me to believe that one of the students is still alive.
Right. I mean... You know.
But I mean, it could be. Because, I mean, look, if it's not one of the students that I just named, then one of them has to still be alive.
Right. So, I mean...
So then who? And it has to be a female. I mean, we're gonna go back down to the same exact rabbit hole I went down yesterday. I think I'm just gonna see how it plays out in the future episodes. If you want to hear, I guess, my rant and she's tolerating it, you can listen to the last 18 minutes of part 21.
I mean, it was a very interesting thing to hear, because I was like, okay, a lot of interesting ideas, a lot of interesting predictions, and
yeah,
we're very close to seeing them come to fruition. So, in terms of
all right,
the reveal. So we did
I'm
our
excited.
day 1, whatever, of chapter 6, and the investigation part is probably gonna be huge as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so curious to see. I'm hopeful that the investigation. I honestly kind of hope that within like the first couple of things that we investigate, it either completely obliterates my theory, or like I don't want to be dragged along,
Right.
because I don't know. I feel like I haven't felt this passionate about. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if looking at timing and everything like that, I will say I think our best. Oh shit! This thing just blew a hole in it. Oh my god! In the wire that I was talking about. Okay, that's.
Oh jeez.
In terms of time, I think there's no way we would be able to do 2 parts tomorrow. I think the investigation would be just one big part, and then the class trial.
Yeah, we'll do
is almost
2 on
the
Sunday.
length of 2. Like
Okay.
The class trial itself it's a fucking long trial. So.
Okay,
I
so why don't
might
we do
have
that
to use
tomorrow?
a guide just so I don't fuck things up like that last one.
Okay.
But for me, I already know everything that's gonna happen. So.
Yeah, you're privy to the ending.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cool as long as I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely game, especially if it's gonna take a long ass time to do the trial.
Yeah.
I'm definitely cool with there being a guide to help us get through it.
All right. So.
All right, cool.
So for now.
So I still feel the same way. By the way, I still, if
sticking
anything,
with
I'm
the
more
same
empowered
prediction.
in my thoughts.
Hey,
I think that the mastermind is a student, and it's not one of the however many we have, 5 or 6 that are remaining.
right.
So that means one of the students is alive. One of the ones that were killed off. So I mean, I mentioned Sayaka and Junko. I feel like it's got to be one of them, I guess.
All right.
And I can see it being either, right? Because Sayaka, I felt like because she was the first one, her story was really cut short. I guess technically so was Junko's, right? Because she got fucking impaled.
Right.
You know? So, yeah. We'll have to see. I have no idea. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. So
We
that's the
appreciate
end
it.
of part 22. Part 22.
That's right.
We're about to get into the investigation. We're right at the end game here, you guys. So excited for the finale of this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun with us. A lot of jokes, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. But until then, peace.
Peace.
Yeah.